Now, we were just talking about Show the Truth of Abortion, and this is the very first time you've actually ever seen us, I think. Is it, Frank?
Yeah, that's correct, yes.
Right. What do you think about showing these graphic images in public? You think it's a good idea or not?
I think it's a very good idea, simply because it's such a horrible thing to do. I mean, to abort a child, I mean, I'm glad I wasn't aborted, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that had situations like that where their families, were in tight situations, but they never got aborted and they somehow survived through it all. I do feel it's taking another life. No matter what anybody says, it's pretty straightforward. It's a living being. We never asked to be born. It's a gift, as far as I can see, and so we don't have a right to take anyone else's, never mind our own. And yet people somehow, I don't think they want to hear that because they don't want to feel the guilt. Some people are probably thinking about it or have done it, and they think that society is all about them, but really society is about everybody, and it's not just our own personal life. It's life of other people, no matter what age, what circumstances, whether they're a child not quite born, or whether you're an elderly person, and I'm getting up there myself, and everyone's important, any stage of life. We just don't have that right. I think it's sort of, I wouldn't say it's playing God, but it is not taking into consideration that life is, I don't know, that life is so valuable. How can we do what we do in a society like this? It's unbelievable. I don't understand how even government allows it and continues, because when you think about it, millions and millions of people that could have been living are now, aborted, and that's over, so many years, and that's astronomical. It's not just happening in Canada; it's happening in the United States. It's happening all over the world, and I think we're taking a very wrong road. We got to get back to, humanity, values, personal commitments. We can't just walk away from situations that we put ourselves in the first place, and then try to get rid of a life when we already know that what we did was wrong, and then we're going to do something even worse. So, no, I'm totally against it. It's a horrible thing, and I hope people start to realize just how bad that actually is, and the sadness of how many have died before they even had an opportunity at living a full life.
Yeah, it is. It's hard to believe we're doing this to our children, really, isn't it?
It is. It is really difficult to try to grasp. But I think the world right now is just so much into the self. We're all about, what I want to do, and anything gets in my way. Well, that's unfortunate, and we have to think more about others rather than just ourselves.
Yeah.
I think it comes down to that, really.
I think that's where the problem started.
Yes.
So what do you think the solution might be for us in Canada, Frank? How are we going to stop abortion?
I think it has a lot to do with education. In schools, they don't teach what they used to teach about family, and I don't know. I just think you have to talk to your children, and not just simple conversation. Really explain things and say why it's wrong and things like that. About a lot of things in life. We need this family unity where people get together, with their children, and really to talk to them and take that time and show them. What a family really is. And, family do things together.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think we need to build up the family in Canada and throughout the world, and that will help us really cherish life in all its stages, I think.
Absolutely right.
Yeah. Thanks for taking the time to talk to me, Frank, and I hope to see you sometime in Port Perry.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
take care.